Hey, it's your friend Brandon. I'm snowed in today, which means I'm gonna do something goofy. Are you a fan of the goofy? Are you a fan of just silliness, long time history, collecting things maybe? I can be as well. It was only like a year ago when every wall in this entire place, and I mean every wall, was too deep of Funko Pops. Over 1,000 of them. I'm not making this up. It's, go watch One Nation Under Pop. Go watch on ASY TV. Go watch, there's probably something on YouTube. Life of Brandon YouTube page. You can see all the craziness that was my Funko Pop collection. And I don't even know how that got started. It just, there was a couple cool ones, and I still have a few just scattered around, but nothing like it was. I do collect Starbucks cups and tumblers. I have a lot of those, like way too many. And I do collect things like memories, things from the road. But the longest collection that I have of anything, and it started in 1985 when I was 12 years old. Are you ready? LJN WWF Wrestling action figures. It's the Hulkster brother. Hey brother! I have a lot of them. I have ones that are worth hundreds and hundreds of dollars, like these guys, Bret Hart and a blue shirt referee. And I got other ones that are worth nothing because there's a lot of them and they were the originals and they're beat up, and I turned them into other characters. I called him Kane. Think about that for a second. This was 1985, 1986 when I probably turned him into Kane. I called him Kane. Think about that for a second. Looks like Kane, doesn't it? The actual Kane. So, yeah, I'm a booking genius. There's been other ones that I bought recently, like this guy, because I had him before, but his freaking arm was missing. That's Special Delivery Jones right there. And I have the variant of Special Delivery Jones. He was an enhancement talent. So you can make them different action figures. I've had championships. I don't play with them anymore. I really don't. I should, because they're cool. But I just don't want to mess them up anymore. They're worth, this big tub I have right here that you can't see is worth, whoa, hello, come back to me, is worth, you know, whatever it's worth. Oh, now my tripod's gonna go batshit crazy. Sorry, I'm not gonna edit this out either because I'm lazy. All right, here we are again. How's it going? Long time. So yeah, Rick Martel here, from the Strike Force days. Here's another example I've taken, and I'm sure a lot of people have done this. Wow, this is almost considered racist. I gotta dump these things out. I've had this tub for just as many years. I was saying this is racist because I had King Kong Bundy. This is before I even knew what racism was. Trust me, it wasn't that at all. And if you think it was, you're stupid. King Kong Bundy, but I wanted Abdullah the Butcher. So I made Abdullah the Butcher. Boom, 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 boom. And yeah, again, shut up. I have a bunch of Greg Valentines. So Kane needed a tag team partner. I think I called them Mylan Coldwater or something. Boom. Psh, 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 psh. Turned Greg Valentine, and this one was actually me, Raging Rat. I've never had blonde hair, but I had long hair. It's the only one I had long hair. And that was Brandon Bishop. I used to call myself the Raging Rat because I was a big fan of the band Rat. I'm not making this crap up. And now you know where that's led me. This was another guy who's been Ric Flair. This has been a guy named Kelly Murphy. This has been Barry Windham. This has been all kinds of different people. So, you know, after a while you retire a name and you come up with other names. Like this is Davey Boy Smith and the Dynamite Kid, but I think it was, I don't know how I remember this stuff. Flash and Winston McColt III. He was like a rich kid. I remember that. I have a ton of Hulk Hogan's. like literally a metric ton of Hulk Hogan's. This is the original Hulk Hogan, one of the first ones I ever bought in 1985, and still there, man. Still going, Hulkster. Then I brought another Hogan and called him Terry Hogan because his real name's Terry, you know, and I made them brothers. Boom. Now Terry Hogan has a son, or Hulk Hogan has a son named Nick Hogan. Boom. It's a brand new one, barely wrestled with, but it's in the storylines. Got a beat up honky tonk man. I got a couple Bruno Sammartinos. I think this one was called, I named this one William Regal, and this one was Arn Anderson. So, you know, sorry Bruno, but you're retired. And Regal's missing fingers. That's a bummer. Oh, like I said, you get casualties. When I saw this one at high spots, I'm like, yep, I'm gonna replace him. His arm is around here somewhere. I have no idea. That's sad. I want to glue that back on. Another casualty that I'm really kind of pissed off about is Jimmy Hart, whose hand and megaphone are missing now. Here's the thing, man. They've been sitting in that plastic box for decades. Like, literally. When did I stop playing with these things? In the 90s, maybe? I know I played with them for a long time, and once in a while I'll just take them out and look at them, but like the 90s, and they've been sitting in there for 20 plus years. They've been through fires. I mean, if you look, you can see where like some of these guys have been through some major fires, like fire damage. They're all still smell like the fires that I had in my old apartments in Oklahoma City. Bad story there. But yeah, Roddy Piper, Big John Studd, Kamala. For some reason, I didn't like the Kamala character, so I took all his paint off and named him Jordan Walker. I don't know, I liked it better. Corporal Kirshner, Hercules Hernandez. These things are beat the crap. I got a couple Hillbilly Jims. I didn't like Hillbilly Jim in real life. I mean, not him as a person, but his character. So I called them the Butchers. Yeah, Butcher LeDuc and Butcher Hagar. Yes, how do I remember this stuff? This is what not doing drugs, you can remember everything, I promise you. Jake the Snake lost his hand. That sucks. I need another Jake. I'd love to have him with the snake. I'd love to have all of these. You know what, if I never opened up any of these and they were still in the box and in good condition, this would be a house I could buy right now. Trust me. Just, I mean, literally, just the Bret Hart one would be worth thousands. Ted Arcidi, Tito Santana. Tito Santana, the Nikolai Volkovs, who I changed their name to the Kowalski brothers. Kowalski, Orville, and Rudolph Kowalski. Boom. I was a very imaginative kid. Here's my original Bobby Heenan. Here's one I just got at High Spots last year because he's in great condition, and I just keep him out because I love Bobby Heenan. Same with Mean Gene Okerlund. Lost his microphone. Just sitting in a box. They get destroyed, like just sitting there. I guess the rubber's like bent and it just eventually snaps. But I found this one with the microphone, with the logo on the microphone, which is a variant from what I've heard. And yeah, loved me some Mean Gene. So Mean Gene and Bobby stay out, as well as like, you know, Brett and the blue shirt, and they stay on top because I don't want them to get destroyed. They are worth a couple bucks. There's the blue shirt ref back here, which is worth a lot, and the white shirt ref, which is worth practically nothing. Damn, dude, Jesse Ventura. I got 2 of the 300 of the Giants. There's one with a black stripe, this guy with a black stripe singlet on. Don't have that one, I wish I did. The Killer Bees. Macho Man Randy Savage, yeah. I still got the cane for Mr. Fuji, but he's all beat to death. I don't have the skirt for Miss Elizabeth. I just picked him up and replaced him recently, George Animal Steel, and I just got Coco Beware as well, without Frankie the Bird. That sucks. Man, Ricky Steamboat, Terry Funk, Hacksaw Jim Duggan, I don't have the board. Another pair of the British Bulldogs, Dynamite Kid, Davey Boy Smith, Adrian Adonis, Ken Patera. Oh, Ken Patera looks like a badass. Who's gonna kick his ass, seriously? I know, Adrian Adonis. You know what? I just thought of something. That's Big E's finisher that I've always given him since the 80s, so I was revolutionary. Boom! Here's one for Heath. Bam Bam Motherfreaking Bigelow. Beat to death, but still, I got him. Brutus Beefcake, Don Morocco, all the 80s guys. Jimmy Snuka, who I think I called CV Offie because I never liked Snuka. Go figure, huh? Man, I just made a mess. I got all these belts and everything. Got SD Jones's arm. Let's put that back on him. You got Outback Jack, Captain Lou Albano, and Sheiky Baby, the Iron Sheik. This is his finisher. You put him right here, you pick him up, then you drop him on his head. 1, 2, 3, Sheiky Baby, man, he was tough. I think I named him Xavier Aries. I think. JYD, who I renamed Luther Holloway, I think. I don't remember, but there's so many of them. And this sucks because I have the cane somewhere here. I probably just dumped it on the ground somewhere. I just made a mess. But the cane, I have his cane somewhere, Freddie Blassie. I love the Freddie Blassie. I have, I don't have his hat, Cowboy Bob Orton, Randy Orton's dad, Nathan Orton's dad. And damn, what if I, don't tell me I just lost that cane somewhere. That would suck. It's hard to find. It's like little pieces. I just made a mess. I got a vacuum now. Slickster, hell yeah. Johnny Valiant. Got all the managers that they gave. That sucks. Anyway, I'll find it. No biggie. And I also, because they stopped making, you know, the WWF ones in 89, maybe 88 or something like that. They're only selling them for a while. I love these. If they would have kept making these like up until now, I'd have all of them, just because I was such a fan of them, and that's all I did as a kid. We didn't have video games, we didn't have internet, we didn't have computers. I mean, we had computers, but they were like the size of your house and $1 million. That's what we had, man. We had toys, and outside. If I wasn't outside, I was playing with these toys, and I had like these elaborate pay-per-views. And years later, I ran my own wrestling company for real, and it was not much different than having all of these. Now, I used to have a bunch of Mattel ones, and I got rid of all that. I used to have a bunch of Hasbro ones, got rid of all of them. Didn't want them, but I tried to get rid of these, and I just couldn't do it. But anyways, they stopped making those, but I was still playing with them, I think, in the probably mid-90s. And then they came out with WCW's version of them, which, you know, you got Harlem Heat, you got the freaking Nasty Boys, Brian Knobbs, Jerry Sags, you got Ric Flair, you've got Sergeant Craig Pittman, you got my favorite wrestler of all time, William Regal, you got the Giant, you got Lex Luger, who's got a lot of fire damage on him, just smoke. You got Sting, you got Hollywood Hogan, I got Vader, and there's a lot more I don't have. I wasn't a huge collector of these. I just, I actually got the Russell Vader. I got to meet and wrestle a lot of these people. And unfortunately, so many are gone, like just, you know, deceased. It's a real bummer. Anyways, what else do I collect? That around the same time frame, right? I got into wrestling like when I was 5 years old. I saw it on the Canadian Broadcasting Channel, the CBC, which back then we had maybe 5 channels, like Public Access, ABC, CBS, NBC, and the CBC in Detroit. Maybe some other ones that I don't remember. But I remember I had a little 13-inch black and white TV in my room, and I remember this vaguely. If this is me recreating things in my brain that I think I saw, then so be it, but pretty sure this is how it went. I remember having a aluminum foil on the top of it, and I remember you had to pull out a button. There was no remote controls back then, people. You had to pull out a button to make it come on, and it would pop and fizz, and then the little light would come on and it would expand, and sometimes it wouldn't work at all. Then you had to turn it off and then turn it back on, I'll turn it on till the damn thing worked. It was like a tube television or something. And I used to love the Three Stooges. They're probably responsible for a lot of who I am, the Three Stooges. And they would come on every night, and then that would be followed by either Laurel and Hardy or Abbott and Costello, usually Laurel and Hardy. So I loved all of that stuff so much. Oh, excuse me, I just ate meatballs. A lot of them too. Good though, it's a good Belgian. Anyways, after that, wrestling would come on. I think it was called like All-Star Wrestling, or whatever it was called. It had like, I think it was WWF at the time. It was 1979 probably. And it was just, you know, Bob Backlund, and I remember seeing Dusty Rhodes. I remember seeing Billy Graham. I remember seeing, you know, a lot of those kind of guys, the big barrel-chested guys, the Mr. Fuji's, you know, all of that. I remember watching that and loving it. But it was you know, a very bad picture in the CBC, and I'm in Detroit at the time. And after either the TV died, I don't remember what happened. This is a very long time ago. After I couldn't watch it anymore for whatever reason, I remember it was like probably not till like 1984 when the whole Hulkamania and the WWF and Vince McMahon took over the freaking world. And at that point is when I just fell in love with it all over again. So not only would I watch it every Saturday and Sunday morning, Superstars and Wrestling Classic, and catch the every pay-per-view when they started doing pay-per-views after WrestleMania 2 or 3, whatever it was. All the stuff with MTV, I watched every bit of it. That's when I started buying all of these. That's when I was just a huge freaking wrestling fan. Around that time, I had other toys. I had the Star Wars. I was a pretty spoiled kid, to be honest with you. I had the Star Wars and the G.I. Joes and the Transformers and the Battle Beasts and all that stuff and these guys. And I had I used to have wars between like all the factions of toys. Like the wrestlers would fight the Transformers and the G.I. Joe would fight Star Wars. We all did this as a kid. I know we did. But another faction that I had Smurfs too, little rubber Smurfs. I had all of them, tons. I got a big bag of Smurfs on, and he smelled like a certain kind of plasticky chemical way. Anyways, I had these guys too, Muscles. Does anybody remember Muscles? I have a full bag of 130 of these things. Now I don't know if there's any that I don't have. I've looked online for them, and I don't recall seeing any that I don't have. Now these took a really bad, they got a lot of fire now. You can see on the, how bad they're just, I can't get that stuff off of them, and I don't want to ruin them, but they're all pretty much soaked. But yeah, I had names for all of these, and I still remember most of these names. There's Skylord, there's Brick, freaking Brick something. He was like the leader of the Brick Gang. Here's Colossus. And I don't even know what the real names were. Devil Bull. So many freaking, oh my God, it's just, I can't, seriously, look at this. There's this many, okay? Like, it just, there's hundreds of them. And hundreds of them. And then recently I found the WWE ones. Like this is Roddy Piper. I just mixed them all together. Here's Junkyard Dog. There's the Sheiky Baby. You seen all these? So I saw those, and they're actually by Muscle. I'm sure it's a whole nother company and all that, but why not buy them? They're just, there's Ultimate Warrior, Sergeant Slaughter. They're so cool. What's that? That's a $1 Million Man, Ted DiBiase right there. But they're not the originals. I know that, they're Macho Man. But there's just, I have so many of these freaking things. They're not everywhere, they're in a bag. Look at this old school Walmart bag I keep them in. This is the original bag. So that's pretty much all I collect. Like I said, I got some Starbucks mugs and tumblers and stuff like that. But here's the main guy himself, Muscle Man. Boom. There he is. And his, I'll never find him when I'm looking for him real quick, but Terrible and Muscle Man were the two, the hero and the antagonist. Oh my God, they're just everywhere. And like I said, I filmed these things because I'm documenting a special time in my life. I don't want to whip out the cameras for this. Right now I'm in the middle, it's 2022, January. I'm in the middle of putting together it's February now, putting together a Comic-Con, the Super Ultra Mega Con. The Side TV is going good and going strong and literally about to blow them. If you knew what I have coming up, I can't wait to tell you. Just great things are happening, and right now is a special time. And you know what though, when I was a kid, like, this was a special time, you know? Just feeling these, it's like, I mean, it's, what is it, auto something, I don't, what do they call that, when you can just ride a bike and you can always ride a bike. It just feels right. I know these people, like literally, if I pick one up with my eyes shut, that's Bam Bam Bigelow. Yep. If I pick one up with my eyes shut, that is Ken Patera. Yep. If I pick one up with my eyes shut, that is the Bulldog. Yep, Davey Boy Smith. If I pick one up with my eyes shut, look, I'm not cheating, I promise you. This is Jesse Ventura. Pick one up with my eyes shut. Feels like Brutus Beefcake, but I don't think it is. Who is this? Who the hell is this? That's weird. This one's got me a little stumped. Oh wait, Morocco? Yep. That's cool. Wow, this is a fun little game. We should actually do this stuff. Where's Matt Cardona and Brian Myers? Maybe I'll bring Heath over here and we can have a feel the figure LJN contest. And I'm sure they're great at it, but I'd smoke them. One more time. I'm having fun now. Ooh. Oh wait, that's SD Jones. I didn't say which one, but that's definitely SD. Let me try it with the muscles. That's gonna be really hard because they're really small. Oh, that's one of the muscle guys. Is that? He's got like the little thing on his head and he's got his hands out. I'm not sure if it's the one with the jacket on or if it's the Superstar. Oh, nope, Superstar. Bammo. Damn, dude. Wow. My brain is awesome. One more time. We go in the bag this time. Is it the guy with his head turned sideways and his hands up? Yes. That's insane. Holy crap. And I didn't think I was good at anything anymore. So yeah, this is what I collect. This is, I'm still collecting these guys. Like I said, I just got most of these guys at High Spots in North Carolina when I was hanging out with Heath. I think I got some when I was there with Gallows as well. You know, I gotta keep care of these guys because who knows, maybe my kid will want to sell them one day and just completely destroy me after I die. But yeah, these are worth a penny, especially old Brett here. And I don't have Neidhart. That sucks. If anybody has Neidhart and they just want to give it to me, I love you forever. Oh boy. So yeah, that's oh, there's Jake the Snake. Hey kitty cat. Yeah, I got my toys out. So cool, man. I love this stuff. I'm just gonna sit here and stare at this stuff for ooh, wanna go? Oh, Captain Lou, you wanna go? Let's go. All guys collect toys. Most girls still collect toys too. So these are my toys. These are the only things left that I'm gonna continue to collect and keep with me and not get rid of. I love this stuff and I always will. So what do you collect? Let me know in the comments. Hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, whatever you want to do. If this is even on YouTube, who knows? I'm not even gonna put this as a side TV life. This is just gonna be a thing. I might even just stick it straight on Facebook. Nah, I'll put it on YouTube. I make money off of YouTube, so yeah. Well, thank you for watching my silly stuff. My silly little wrestling guys. Yeah, kid, you wanna make a cameo? We'll talk to you guys later. Here's my cat's belly. She pretends like she doesn't like this, but she loves it. Mwah. Get out of here. I'm playing my toys.